let's take a moment to meet the 12 staff members that make up the 2020 Liberty Public Schools Support Employee of the Year class that represent elementary schools and the Early Childhood Center. Representing Lewis and Clark Elementary, Special Education Paraprofessional Sarah Gamet.
Sarah is so deserving of the recognition. She is kind of my right-hand person. She is with me throughout the day with different students. She has one student that she works with, and she is so patient and kind and loving. She sets amazing boundaries so that he can be successful throughout his day.
From Alexander DONIPHAN Elementary, Special Education Paraprofessional Jordan POSKEY.
Jordan POSKEY is one of the most patient people I know. He works with a student in my classroom, and even at times when that particular student could be frustrating to other kids, to other adults, Jordan maintains his cool and figures out a way to help. He also has helped other kids in my class without even being prompted, so I'm really fortunate to have him be a part of my team.
Representing the Sharks of Lillian Schumacher Elementary, Office Paraprofessional Samantha Whitaker.
The way these awards work, they're selected by their peers, like our coworkers. And Sam has only been with us just 6 short months, and in that short time to have our entire staff recognize and acknowledge the efforts, the time, the care that she puts into the work that she does. She's going above and beyond every day. She's that staff member that continually comes to other people and asks, what can I do for you? What can I do to help you? And I think that just has really resonated with our folks, and therefore they acknowledged that and selected her as our support staff member of the year.
Representing Ridgeview Elementary, Office Paraprofessional Martina Ruiz.
I've worked with Martina for about 4 years now. She is a wonderful office assistant. She's always wants to jump in and do anything she can. We get calls for different things, and she's the first one to volunteer to go out and help out. She's the first person that people see when they come to Ridgeview, and she's an awesome first face, always very friendly and wanting to help parents out as much as she can.
From the Early Childhood Center, Early Childhood Paraprofessional CHERYL Tabor.
CHERYL has been a pair in my room for 9 years. We work very closely together. I view her as an equal. She's always willing to step in when help is needed. For example, they asked her to be the crossing guard, so she wears her crossing guard vest and rain boots with pride. She's always willing to strategize when students are struggling, new ways to help them learn better and be successful at school. I'm blessed to have her in my life, professionally, but also personally.
Representing Shoal Creek Elementary, Shoal Creek Kid Zone Manager, Josie KIRK.
I have never worked with a more incredible person than Miss Josie. She is just absolutely awesome. What she brings to the program, I would have to have more time to actually explain all that, but she is wonderful, the way she is with these children, with the parents, with the families, with her staff. She's a great mentor, and I am still to this day still learning so much from Miss Josie, and I'm just grateful to be working with her every day.
Representing KELLYBROOK Elementary, Focus Room Instructor Dottie CLOSSER.
Well, Dottie has been an awesome addition at KELLYBROOK. She's built strong relationships and collaborates with classroom teachers, as well as building really strong relationships with students and their parents. She works diligently to make sure that they have specific plans in place if needed, and even when, on the really busy days when it's really difficult to find the time to meet every student's need, she collaborates with other people to make sure somebody is meeting that kid where they're at and helping them with any type of behavioral or sensory need that they may need.
From Epic Elementary, Library Paraprofessional Rachel HAMANN.
Rachel HAMANN is our support staff of the year, and she embodies the title support staff as she supports us in the classroom, she supports the learners in the classroom, and even the parents in our classroom. She's always asking, how can I help, how can I do more, She is not only an awesome and excellent support to the students she works with, but all the students in the classroom see her as an extension to the teacher in the classroom. She has only been here 1 year, so that just shows her true character and excellence that she's already received this award within 1 year of being here.
Representing Manor Hill Elementary, Office Paraprofessional Nikki Arnold.
I think anybody who has an opportunity to meet Nikki would quickly see that she has a huge heart for Manor Hill, huge heart for the kids. I think the thing I find the most interesting about her is her ability to be able to multitask. She will have multiple things going on, students stopping in to talk, parents calling, people stopping in the office, and every single time she stops what she's doing and greets them and gives them her full attention as if they're the most important person in the room at that time.
From Warren Hills Elementary, Assistant Principal Matthew KROHNE.
Well, Dr. KROHNE, to sum it up in a few short words, brings a plethora to our building, not just to the students and to the staff, but to our parents, our community. He is on spot for everything. If you ever need anything, and I'm talking a picture hung to a spreadsheet made, call Dr. KROHNE and he's your man. He'll take care of it for sure. He has a really amazing attitude. He's always willing to help everyone, always has a smile on his face, knows no strangers. Parents even love him for passing out dog treats when he's calling cars at the end of the day. So he's just a true asset, not just to me as my partner, but to all of the staff. So we're so fortunate to have Dr. KROHNE on board with us.
Representing the Lions of Liberty Oaks Elementary, Recovery and Focus Room teacher Michelle McMullen.
This is our first year with our focus room, which we call our pride room. And Michelle is a long-standing staff member at Liberty Oaks. She has played several different roles at Liberty Oaks, but we're so thrilled that she came back in this position because it truly is her niche. She has such a passion and such a love for kids. And she is that it person for so many kids. She is able to make connections with them and form relationships with them, and then be able to use her time with them in our focus room to really help them with whatever skill that they're working on, whether it's a self-regulation skill, a calming skill, or even a academic skill that they're working on. She just works so closely with them and they respond to her. We're just thrilled to have her here. We love having her here, and her recognition is based on what staff feels as well, so they wanted to recognize her too.
From Franklin Elementary, Office Assistant Tammy Peterson.
She is such an amazing employee for Liberty Public Schools. In the past, she was a one-on-one para, and that's where we worked really closely together, and that's where I really saw her thrive with students. She goes above and beyond every single day, providing them with what they need. And now you may think, oh, well, she's in the office, but you know what? She knows every student in this building by first name basis, and she knows the parents, and they always look forward to when Mrs. Peterson is going to be in our building. So we are very fortunate to have her.
And there they are, 12 amazing nominees that make up this year's Support Employee of the Year class for elementary and the Early Childhood Center. Congratulations to all nominees.